Liberians celebrated a day of Thanksgiving on Monday, just days after the country was declared free of Ebola. The government and the World Health Organization marked 42 days without a new case of the virus, which killed more than 4,700 people there during a year-long epidemic.
It is a tribute to the government and people of Liberia that determination to defeat Ebola never wavered. Courage never faltered. Doctors and nurses continued to treat patients even when supplies of personal protective equipment and training in its safe use were inadequate. Local volunteers who worked in treatment centers, on barrier teams, or as ambulance drivers were driven by a sense of community responsibility and patriotic duty to end Ebola and bring hope back to the country's people. That hope can now open in full bloom.
But medical charity Médecins Sans Frontières has urged vigilance until the worst outbreak of the disease ever recorded was also extinguished in neighbouring Guinea and Sierra Leone. A total of 11,005 people have died from Ebola in the three West African neighbours since the outbreak began in December 2013. President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, who toured Ebola treatment units in the capital Monrovia over the weekend, said that while Liberia could take pride in winning the battle against the disease, work was not finished.
Now comes the challenge of working with our two neighboring countries to make sure they reach the same level of progress that we have reached. And already we have commenced the process, taking a regional approach, reaching across borders to share information, to share experiences, to share talent. We are going to intensify that effort because we know that until they are free, totally free, we are not free.
Liberia was recording hundreds of new cases a week at the peak of the outbreak between August and October, causing international alarm. According to the WHO, a total of 868 health workers have caught the virus in Guinea, Liberia and Sierra Leone since the start of the outbreak, of whom 507 died.